Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wrestling Prime Elite. I am your host, Tom Dog, the boat in broadcasting. Yes, we are here. We are live. It's been a while since I've done this show. It's been really long. Um, I was supposed to do this show last night, but apparently, I failed to acknowledge that the fact that that Collision was on late last night, and I was too tired and I went to bed because of the NBA playoffs and everything like that. So yeah. But I'm here. I'm here. And so yeah, we have a lot to catch up on because I did not do my review of Double or Nothing that I was supposed to do, so we're going to do it in this video here. And I know it's late, and I know it's been I think like a week or so that it happened. So yeah, I think it happened last week, I believe. Yeah, yeah, it was last week. Yeah. I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm shot. But let's get to the plugs and everything like that. Big shout out to, I mean, actually, no shout outs. We don't do shout outs. Well, we should. Shout out to everybody at AEW. Why not? You know, the staff, the crew. You know who you are. Big shout out to them. Um, but yeah, this episode is brought to you by Dubby Energy. And what is Dubby Energy? It is an energy supplement that has no sugar, no artificial colors, flavors, or dyes, and zero chances of you crashing. So if you don't want to get counted out or anything like that, or take that loss, and you want to beat that Callus family, then do yourself a favor, be a winner. Go to w.gg right now. Oh, and I forgot to change that because there. Go to w.gg right now. Use that promo code BRILL that you see right there on your screen, and you'll save 10% on your purchase. So anything at the store, 10% off. My gift from me to you. So you'll be glad you did. So, also, so again, that's w.gg, promo code BRILL at the checkout, and anything at the store, you'll save 10% by using that promo code that you see on your screen. Also, champsports.com has another AEW themed sneaker, and so better way to plug this and everything is that the Reebok Answer 3 Swerve sneaker is available now exclusively online at champsports.com. And I will give you a description of what it looks like, of what it is. It's it's originally released in 1999. These retro shoes are Allen Iverson's fourth signature model and the third in his legendary Answer series, featuring the soft leather and worn suede with all the OG details. These shoes offer a bold, vintage look that stands out on and off the court. Lace up those Reebok Answer 3 Swerve and step into Iverson's legacy where style meets history and game never stops. So it's a collaboration with Swerve Strickland, and yeah, let's take a look at at what this shoe looks like. So, oh boy. So yeah. Oops. So yeah, nice little detail right there and everything. Looks really, really nice. And here's the other side of the shoe. And here's the back of it. As Swerve Strickland on the back. Some nice design right there on the back. And whose house? Swerve's house. So yeah, those are the shoes right there. And yeah, they are really, really, they look really, really awesome. So you can get yours now exclusively online at champsports.com. And while you're at it, while you're on their website, you can still get your Brodie Lee Classic Reebok leather sneakers on the website, and the Huber family will donate 100% of royalties to Highmark Caring, continuing Mr. Brodie Lee's legacy of kindness, compassion, and community. So yeah, definitely. Don't want to miss out on those wonderful looking sneakers. They are really, really wonderful. So, all right. So we got a lot to review. Pretty much catch everything up of what's been going on. So let's do double or nothing. Just going to breeze right through it. We're not going to go through details and everything because we just basically it's so the buy-in, which was the previous show, the buy-in match that pretty much kicked everything off was Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford against Anna Jay and Harley Cameron. And let's see. The team of Anna Jay and Harley Cameron looks like she won. That they won. The other buy-in match was Trent Beretta, Rocky Romero, Leo Rush, and Action Andretti taking on AR Fox, Bandito, Commander, and Hologram. And the winners of that match is AR Fox, Bandito, Commander, and Hologram. Okay, the Owen Hart. So the opening match for double or nothing was the Owen Hart Cup Tournament Women's Final. Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter. everybody knows who won that one. It's Mercedes Moné. She'll be going on to face Toni Storm at All In Texas. So congratulations to her. FTR versus Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Garcia. Um, um, FTR won the match via knockout. Um, the aftermath saw visible distress from McGuinness, who required assistance from Tony Schiavone and Matt Menard due to injuries sustained in the brutal encounter. Speaking of brutal encounter, the next match is stretcher match, Ricochet versus Mark Briscoe. Ricochet won the match by throwing, by putting a finisher maneuver on Briscoe and placing him on the stretcher and securing him inside the ambulance to conclude the match. Let's see. The tag titles. AE World Tag Team titles. The Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas. Victory went to the Hurt Syndicate, retaining their AEW World Tag titles. AEW Continental Championship. Okada versus Speedball Mike Bailey. And the Rainmaker retains his Continental Championship. The AEW Women's World Championship. Toni Storm versus Mina Sarakawa. She is now All Elite. And I am so happy for that. And of course, Toni Storm retains the World Championship. So it's going to be so it's going to be Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné at All In. So the match has been set. And after the match, both women showed mutual respect for each other and posed with each other. And they both posed together. And Anarchy in the Arena, which is the Death Riders, which is Jon Moxley, Marina Shafir, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta, teaming with the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick, and they went up against the Ops of Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Shibata, taking on Kenny Omega alongside with Kenny Omega, Willow Nightingale, and Swerve Strickland. And I like Swerve's ring gear for this one. He gave a nice shot. It was a nice shout out to the Predator in the Predator series. So yeah, really awesome. Everyone looked good in this match, and um, and then the team of the Ops, Kenny Omega, Willow Nightingale, and Swerve won the match. The trios match: Paragon versus the Don Callis family, and the team, which the Don Callis family consisted of Takeshita, Josh Alexander, and Kyle Fletcher. And for Paragon is Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong. Let's see. Paragon wins that match. Oh wait, no. Wait. Oh. Correction. It was like Don Callis family. And the main event was the Owen Hart Cup men's final. Adam Page versus Will Ospreay. And Adam Page wins the Owen Hart men's tournament. And so then that was it. So yeah, I'm not giving out a rating because I did that fast and everything. So 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 yeah, some pretty crazy stuff happened on Dynamite this past week, and there was a segment with Adam Page addressing the victory at Double or Nothing, and pretty much hyping up the match between him and Moxley, and then Ospreay came out, pretty much said what he had to say, and and then Swerve Strickland came out and confronted Page, revisiting their complicated history. And also brought up the time when Page was hanging with the Young Bucks and cost Swerve the championship at Dynasty. And Swerve just wanted answers on there was some sort of allegiance between them, And Hangman denies it. And pretty much saying that if he wished harm on Swerve, he would have done it personally and openly. And then Will Ospreay intervened to pretty much put Swerve and Hangman on the same page against the Death Riders. And then so pretty much get on the same page and settle the differences to handle the issue with the Death Riders. And but Swerve rejected Ospreay's requests and slapping the microphone away from Ospreay and then leaving the ring. So some pretty crazy stuff. So I mean, I can understand um, Swerve's um, disdain because of the past of what happened with Paige and the whole burning of the house and everything like that. So yeah, I get it. So it's hopefully eventually they can be on the same page, but I highly doubt it. So mixed trios match: Mark Briscoe, Speedball Bailey, and Willow taking on Gabe Kidd, Jon Moxley, and Marina Shafir. Um, let's see. Um, a Moxley, Shafir, and Gabe Kidd won the match after Briscoe got knocked out. Um, Up next, Ricochet cut a promo and excuse me, and he pretty much Ricochet excuse me, Ricochet wants to start a wants to start a faction of his own. Um, he was observing dominant factions like the Death Riders, the Ops, the Don Callis family, and the Hurt Syndicate, and said that you know he wants to do the same. And so yeah, that's pretty much it with that. Um, Up next, Anna Jay and Harley Cameron taking on Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford in a no disqualification tag match. Um, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford wins the match. And wait. Suffered a brutal collision. Faced a steel step, sustained invisible injury as she bled from the nose. Despite this, Cameron showcased remarkable re-entering the fray to disrupt a pin attempt. Ultimately, the relentless aggression and teamwork of Mega Bay and Penelope Ford won the match. And after the match, Anna Jay and Harley Cameron required medical attention for their injuries. So yeah. Up next, the trios match, the Ops versus the Frat House. Pretty much a squash match. The Ops win that match. And Jamie Hayter was being interviewed by Renee inside the ring, and cut a promo about the pretty much talking about her loss at Double or Nothing, and she was about to talk about the future plans coming out from her defeat. But the lights went out, and inside came Thekla. I think that's how you pronounce it. The toxic spider, and ambushes Jamie Hayter. And fun, interesting fact: the toxic spider, Thekla, was in Stardom, and she was fired for physically confronting company management. And she she took out Jamie Hayter. Up next, Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher for the AEW TNT Championship. And Adam Cole wins by disqualification. And due to outside interference by Josh Alexander, and Brody King came out, and Chase Josh Alexander and chased Alexander, protecting Cole, and continues. Brody King, AEW Championship 4-way qualifier match. Brody King versus Josh Alexander. And And Brody King is the first qualifier to advance to the AEW International Championship four-way match at Fyter Fest. And Kyle Fletcher was getting interviewed and was frustrated for not um, capturing the TNT Championship against Adam Cole. Fletcher declared that he didn't require interference from anyone, particularly referencing the involvement of the Callis family, Josh Alexander. Asserting confidently he would have secured the victory and the TNT title on his own. Then it can Cole attacked Fletcher backstage, aggressively confronting and passionately asserting that he and Fletcher had Fletcher defeated before the interference. In a fiery outburst, Cole vowed retribution, imminently proclaiming his intent to exact severe consequences upon Fletcher for the disruption and interference in the earlier encounter. And to close off the show, Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné are had a face-to-face segment in the ring, and each cutting their promos and everything, and so yeah, referencing, not by name, but referencing what they used to do in the past, where they were before, and so yeah. And once again, Tony cuts a really good promo. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So yeah, that was Collision on last Dynamite from Tuesday, and now Collision from last night. Uh, they were on late because of Game 6 of the NBA playoffs, and Claudio went off against Commander, and Claudio advances to Fighter Fest. So, not bad. Um, so, and then Swerve and Will are still having having their having their still having their differences and everything, and they wound up getting physical and going at it. Then a trios match. Excuse me. Um, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Ishii taking on the Callis family. And and then the Callis family wins. Okada defeats Anthony Bowens in the Continental title eliminator. It's the next match. Um, and then a squash match. FTR beats Atlantis Jr. and Templario. Oh wait, no, oh, actually, no, it wasn't a match. Correction, I apologize. FTR, um, basically given an open challenge to anybody in the lucha, to any lucha team, which Atlantis Jr. and Templario answered, and yeah, so yeah, going to be setting the tone for that real soon. And so it looks like they'll be at Fighter Fest. Um, Sky Blue goes up against Mina Shirakawa, and Mina Shirakawa wins the match. And after the match, Julia Hart storms the ring, attacking Mina from behind. Tony Storm quickly rushes to Mina's aid, and yeah, it's going to be pretty good. So, uh, Gates of Gates of Agony. Um, did won a squash match against Cosmo Orion and GMO Kaminari, and yeah. Not bad. Not bad. It's up on the screen there. um, and then a little segment of Max Caster, um, backstage at a meet and greet with fans, and so yeah, a little interesting segment there, and uh, Rush, Dralistico, and Beast Muertos battled Top Flight and AR Fox and La Facion and Honorable. But La Facion wins the match. Um, Up next, Brock Briscoe issues the challenge to Jon Moxley, and at in at Fighter Fest. So see what happens. And Mascara Dorada faced Henchiro in the International Champion 4-Way qualifier, and win and Mascara qualifies. So the four men for the International Championship 4-Way match at Fighter Fest will be Claudio, Brody King, Kenny Omega, and Mascara. So yeah, that is what happened last night. So not bad, not bad. So that's pretty much all that happened there and everything. And so yeah, a lot of pretty crazy stuff and everything like that. So yeah, I was saying that's why I was like this and reading the article. So yeah. Um. So if there's no other questions or comments or anything like that, I think it's time to call it a night. After yawning and everything like that. Um, I would like to thank everybody for tuning in this fine evening, and um, oops, And our Dynamite Wrestler of the Week goes to... Oh, boy. Let's see. Dynamite Wrestler of the Week goes to... I think... goes to... Hangman Adam Page. Yeah, it was a really... from what I understand, that was a very good match that him and Will Ospreay did at Double or Nothing. So yeah, very good match. And I actually saw clips of that. It was actually really good. So, um, so yeah, that is our Dynamite Wrestler of the Week, and congratulations are in order to him. So, Hangman Adam Page. Um, so yeah, I guess that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me at Blue Sky at TomDog247. If you missed any of tonight's episode, you can check it out as soon as I turn off the camera. Give this video a like if you a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below. Um, um, let's see. Comment down below. Let's see. Uh, what can I do for a will um will Swerve and Ospreay and Adam Page coexist? Let us know what you have to say in the comment section down below. Ring the bell to stay notified of what I'm going to be doing next. And be sure to support small streamers like myself by doing the most important thing that you can do for small streamers like myself, and that is giving that subscribe button the finishing maneuver. And once again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. And I'm gonna try to do one this week because I gotta get I do have to gear up for um I'm not sure if I'm gonna do one this coming week and everything like that. As far as um that, because I got some I got an announcement to make on Channel X regarding Gamers Week, and um I have to do that. Um so yeah, I gotta fit everything, and so I may have to postpone. I think I'll be able to do them this week and everything like that. But I know I got um the Money in the Bank review to do this week, this Saturday, as well as Channel X on Thursday. So um, we might see doing Elite on Friday. I haven't debated yet, and we'll see. But as far as I gotta fit everything all together because and everything. So I'm gonna be making my final decision on Thursday about on Channel X about Gamers Week. So stay tuned for that, and I'll give out the scheduling when that happens. So yeah. with that being said, thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will see you on Thursday with Channel X. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. Have a good night, everybody. See you on Thursday.